Hey everyone, still in Milltown. What a beautiful store. I just love the setup here. Darren, the owner, fantastic. I'm gonna get a chance to maybe talk to him for a little bit, get to know a little bit of background on the store. But so far you gotta come in and you gotta go through these deep bins on one end. And when I mean deep, I'm talking about deep up on the bottom and on top. These are full arm length worth of vinyl, so you gotta go through all of this stuff. And then on the side he's got a bunch of bins also all around the windows. And when I tell you there's stuff everywhere to find, I mean, look, I found a Mark Murphy Stolen Moments album, Calian for the reggae disco sound, the rare grooves, just amazing Azteca album. This is one of my favorite finds, The Counts, Love Sign. If you guys get a chance, go to YouTube and hear it. It's this very melodic, soulful sound. I can't wait. I'm still going through this. Keith Redd Mosley, man, you've hit a gem. But it's out there now. It's out in the YouTube world for people to come out and go take a drive to Milltown. Beautiful, beautiful store. They have 1200s everywhere. Beautiful reel-to-reel out in the back for sale. And wait until we go into the gear section, which is in the back of the room. Simply incredible store here in New Jersey. One of my favorites so far, but you definitely have to dig. There's just stuff, hidden gems everywhere. And I'm not even done yet. So there's a lot of stuff, and I'll get back to you guys once I have time to talk to the owner, go to the sound room. Milltown, just absolutely grooves and gear records. Revilla is the name of it here in Milltown. Love it, love it, love it. Check back with you guys very soon. Hey everyone, so I've gone through just about every bin, on the top, on the bottom, all around this wonderful store, Revilla Grooves and Gears in Milltown, New Jersey. I cannot stress enough. Great store, just amazing finds. Look at this bin. Look at this pile, I should say, of stuff that I just found. Anything from everything. Rare Silk, Joe Thomas, Norman Connors, some Bossa Novas. Just some incredible, eclectic. Very happy of this store. Again, I can't thank Keith Redd Mosley enough for letting me know about this. And I'm just gonna go through this real quick, get some time to speak to the owner, go to the back, and I'll show you all the gear stuff and the cool room that they have set up for some DJing, live streaming. But if you're not far from Milltown, New Jersey, which is around the Edison area, get on that parkway and come on out and pay them a visit. Some incredible things. So now that I've gone through my bigger batch of records that I found, down to a lot less, of course. But part of the hunting, as you know, something that I like to mention is now we have to really go through and see, as a collector, as a consumer, as a DJ, what we really want, and also prices. There's a lot of stuff here that it wasn't in a budget bin, so let me clear it. All of these bins are just filled with incredible music. Prices range on every bin from $3 to $5, so there's really no section for budgeted bins. But in between, you'll definitely come across some stuff that it's priced, you know, very affordably. There's also stuff that ranges from $15 to $20, $10, $25. So after you've gone through your search, I'm sure a lot of the DJs kind of relook at their pile and go through the prices and mentally make a note of what they're spending, how much they're paying for it, which is all part of what we love doing. So right now, this is what I'm doing. This is the pile that I have left on stuff. Very incredible stuff that I'm left with to really make a decision of what I must take. And it's all part of the fun. It's all part of the process that we love doing. So once again, thank you to Keith Redd Mosley for sharing the secret right here in Milltown. Wonderful store. You guys gotta come out and check it out. And you know, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also check out all of my videos on my website, alvaromrxjimenez.com. And please leave me a message. I'd love to, for you to tell me where to go. You know, I love that people are opening up, that they're sharing also their hidden gems as far as stores around their hometown or somewhere that they've been visiting before. So I'd love to know. Go check it out and then share all of the great findings with you guys. So thanks once again for checking out all my videos. Till next hunting, I'll see you guys soon. So I am in the gear room here at Revilla's Gear and Grooves. They have some amazing stuff. A lot of tube amps, a lot of great quality Macintosh, Sound Craftsman for all of those who know it. Marantz is also a good brand on the higher end. And yeah, I'm just so glad to see all of this stuff here. You know, analog seems to be back. A lot of people love the analog sound. I love the fact that these guys also carry cassettes. What a great way, right? I'm not sure who's making cassettes anymore, but just the nostalgia of seeing this here. They carry also styluses, cartridges, speaker wires, and just all in all, just a great feel back here. Also some Vega speakers for home. And they also carry 1200s on the turntables. And I did ask Darren, the owner, he does have someone that fixes them, can change the light colors for you inside the 1200s. So all of my DJ friends out there who are looking for someone that needs to fix their 1200s, this is definitely the place to bring your turntables, give them a call, and see what, you know, the pricing is and what you need to get done. Amazing, just a lot of retro stuff that brings back so many great memories here. But a great place again. They carry a lot of the high end, a lot of great old Denon for my friend Silvio out there, and just great stuff. Nice set of Bose speakers. Another ones right here. These are the classic Bose for everyone who loves the sound of Bose. Definitely come in, pay them a visit. Like I said, it's not just vinyl. I love the fact that it's an open store and they have a lot to offer, and they're really, really, really cool guys over here. Darren's amazing as far as his ideas, what he wants to do with the store. And yeah, just incredible. Let me take you guys, go to the next room over here. So as you saw the earlier video, this is a listening room, which they allowed you to come in with some records and listen. But the cool setup also of having a DJ setup is the fact that they're also doing, or were doing, some live feeds for anybody who was interested in doing, you know, a live stream. I believe they had a DJ come here and do a show. So really great way to promote the store as well. Very roomy, very homey. I just love the whole aesthetics of this vibe of this room. And I think you could definitely throw down some grooves in here and just love the space. So I'm not sure if you can rent it, but these are all great options in a record store that I love to see. I think they're utilizing the space wisely and just opening it up to many ideas and many things that we can do. So make sure you give them a call and you find out exactly what the purpose is, if you can rent it, and yeah, get some more information on it. So really cool stuff to see here. Darren, the owner of this awesome store, I gotta tell you, thanks, man. What a fantastic find. Keith Redd Mosley, you kept this well.
What's up, Keith?
You hid this very, very well from me, but I found a lot of awesome stuff. What I love about your store is just the eclecticness of the music and the intrigueness of what you're gonna find in every bin, even though you have everything, you know, nicely labeled. But I just found some stuff in bins that I wasn't really looking for. And just give me a little bit story of what the store is about, how it came about.
We kind of built the store, like you said, that's eclectic, because that's the kind of store I like to dig in myself. Mm-hmm. I've always been a fan of going into the new arrivals and never knowing what you're going to see.
Exactly.
And going from international stuff to classic rock to funk and soul and jazz. And so you hit those bins, and then if you're looking for specific stuff, then you hit the perimeter where things are alphabetized by artist or by genre. I grew up a collector. since I was 8 years old. I've been buying records and cassettes, and then heavy metal and hip hop when I was in my teens. And through college, I started getting back into vinyl. Got a job at the Princeton Record Exchange, good friends of mine back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Did 3 years there. It's like grad school for record dealers. You learn so much there. And then I started raising a family, and was working at a food place for a while I was selling records online.
Right.
And the online became so lucrative, I was able to leave my day job, start doing more shows. And then an opportunity came up the street for a little shop. I took it, and we were there for 3 years, and did well enough that we could grow. And when this space came up for rent, I used to live upstairs 20 years ago, and I always thought it'd be a really great spot for a record store. So when it went up for rent, I jumped on it. A friend of mine who has some stuff in the back, we share this space. He which has warehouse space. I have the whole front end.
Right.
And we've just been filming with great records for 4 years now.
So 4 years you've been
4 years in this
location.
space, 3 years up the street. Yeah.
So obviously you were closed during COVID.
For about 3 months.
Oh, okay. And once you saw the I guess the resurge or people wanting to hunt back to vinyl again, how did that make you feel?
It was incredible because for 3 months what I went back to online sales. I had never done Discogs really regularly.
Okay.
So I put about 1,000 pieces up on Discogs. And that kept me going. I was also selling an audio gun, the audio gear.
Okay, yep, absolutely.
I was selling that online too. And when the store opened back up, we were busier than ever before. I couldn't believe it. So we went from thinking we were going to have a hard time to almost, 30% higher sales the first year back.
Wow, that's amazing.
So it was wild. And all the record stores are going through it too. Everyone who has a decent store. There's some stores that fell off.
Yeah.
The better stores are all having success.
My next question is, how do you keep inventory so viable? Like, you have to
Always hunting.
Yeah.
I got 3 house calls this week.
Okay.
We buy records over the counter every day.
Right.
We probably buy 1,000 to 5,000 records a week, depending on what's out there.
Wow.
Advertise a bunch. Get a lot of phone calls.
Right.
We spend a lot of money on advertising, so
yeah.
Anybody who's out there thinking it's easy, you just put a few Craigslist ads up.
Exactly. No, right. Exactly.
We drop thousands a month on advertising.
Oh, that's part of the growth, which is part of this video, which I just love, and I hope a lot of my friend DJs out there really take a moment to come out to Milltown and experience this wonderful store. So where do you see yourself growing? Because you showed me the rooms, we kind of spoke a little bit about your setup. What are some of the things that you want to throw out there and entice some of the new clients?
Yeah, so I'm not real big on having another space. I like to keep it all in one.
Yep.
Unless something really intriguing came up in a town like maybe Somerville or something.
Okay.
But I like it here in Milltown. I live close by. And what I'm trying to do now is just fine-tune the stock. So we are buying new vinyl finally. It took us a long time to get into that. One of my employees knows how to buy and stock new releases. We're trying to get this going a little more. I'm inviting friends and DJs in to spin here.
Okay.
I want to develop more of a YouTube presence. I want to get a little bit more involved in modern ways of putting ourselves out there. Like you're doing with these videos, I want to do something like that. I want to have live videos in here. We've done live music. That's been fun. We're doing dollar sales twice a year. We have live bands with that. Last one we had our best day ever last year in October with the dollar sale. We send out about 20,000 pieces of vinyl that have never been out there before for $1 each.
Oh wow!
And it gets crazy crowded, and we have a great time out in the back in the driveway.
And I guess reach out to you via email, join our mailing list, or how do people find out about these great things?
Instagram, Facebook. Come and grab a card. We have a QR code or a card that has all of our social media. We do a ton of Instagram every day, at least 2 posts, and then we do Facebook, YouTube, and whatnot as well. Maybe a TikTok comment, I don't know. I got a guy who's working on that. We do have a website, revillagrooves&gear.com. Essentially, if you go on Google and look up Revilla Grooves, 100 things come up.
Now, I also mentioned to my viewers about someone fixing 1200s. You guys provide that service?
We have a guy, we call him the turntable doctor. You bring your 1200 to us, he picks it up here. He can do almost anything you need done to it, as long as it hasn't been underwater.
Right.
Even that he might be able to fix.
Oh, wow.
He deals in some other tables too. He's really good with ARs, Pioneers, Kenwoods. We don't work on anything by Dual, any of the semi-automatics with all the gears underneath.
Yeah.
We just can't mess with that.
Yeah.
And then we send anything we need fixed electronic-wise to a guy, Paul. It's EBC Electronics in Danville. Great guy, great company.
Awesome.
And so yeah, we essentially anything that comes in that needs repair, we send out. We get it fixed up, cleaned up, bring it back in the store. And then if you have something you need repaired, I give you the right numbers and connect you with the people.
Got it. awesome. Now, I've seen a bunch of different age demographics coming through your store.
Yeah.
Younger kids to the older kids. What is your take on where vinyl is going, and how is it being more influential to the younger generations?
The kids are loving it. It's amazing. That's why we get some new stock on the reissues and the new vinyl.
Yeah.
Because kids often want their favorite band, like A$AP Rocky or what are we selling a bunch of? We can't keep Frank Ocean in stock. We'll get that. We can't keep Tyler the Creator in stock. It's crazy. So they want vinyl in that. Whether they're listening to it a ton or not, they want the physical media. They like be streaming it. They want to have a physical piece to actually hold in their hands. And that's great for us.
Right. And do you think that's something that maybe the parents kind of taught them, or do you think it's something that they're just seeing? Or
a little bit with that. We get a lot of folks who come in with their kids, but at the same time, you see a lot of online on YouTube or Instagram of people showing off their vinyl, showing it, hanging them on the walls, whatever it is they do with them, and talking about their latest finds. And it actually helps. People complain that you can get records at Barnes & Noble or you can get them at Walmart, but it actually helps us because they get started there. And then when they get a little tired of the same titles there, they come here and they go, oh my goodness, I never knew this existed. I never knew I could get the Fleetwood Mac record. I saw it at Barnes & Noble for $30 for $7, you know? So they get a little bit excited. And they expand the breadth of what they collect that way. And then they get the gear too. These kids will start off with like the Crosley suitcase tables. And they eventually fail. Or they realize they don't sound good, or they go to a friend's house and hear something better. Then they come here and we have something, we can put together a system for $250.
That's awesome.
That's going to blow that little suitcase away. And now they're really into the hobby. They're going to build the hobby. They're going to upgrade as they get older.
Exactly.
As I did. I mean, I started with stuff I was finding at flea markets. $20 here, $10 there. Putting together junky systems. And now, you know, I know what I'm doing, and it took 30 years, but here we are.
But that's the beauty of back in the day, right? We had to learn how to hook things up. We had to learn how to fix things on the fly.
Absolutely.
You know, oh my God.
You get your little soldering kit out because the tweeter's not working. You just buy another tweeter at the garage sale up the street, slap it in.
Radio Shack, wherever it was, right? Places
there was a Radio Shack.
that you know, would give us those little pieces that we need to keep them moving. But
DJing especially.
Exactly.
You blow out a tweeter, you're like, ah, damn it. You have to run up the street. Somebody go get me a woofer real quick. I'm going to just, whatever it's going to take. I don't care if it's from a car.
Absolutely.
Put it in the speaker because I got to get through the gate, you know?
But that's my whole thing too, is about having a space where you can provide a little bit of history, a little bit of knowledge to the young generation. Because I think there's a lot out in the internet, but sometimes you get so inundated that, you know, you're not sure what's valid. And if you could talk about real experiences that you might have, you know, that excites the young as well to kind of learn and be motivated.
It's not just us as staff talking to people, it's the other customers.
Awesome.
You come in and on a Saturday, there's guys who are 60 who've been going to live shows and buying records for 40 years, talking to teenage kids who are just buying their first Jethro Tull record. You know? And and then the knowledge exchange is a big part of why people come here at any record store. That's why I love going to all the stores I used to go to. You're learning things. You're talking to people who get real excited about it. Even if you might have a completely different worldview, when it comes to music, you love records.
Absolutely.
It's a safe place for everybody to just kind of have conversation and take some new knowledge home.
That's right.
You know?
That was the key of being in a record store, wherever it was, whether you wanted just dance music and you went to the city or you collected rock, you wanted to feel that connection with others, right? And talk and even say, oh wow, you know about this album? No, I don't.
And a little bit of competition too. It's like, oh, what did you just pick?
Exactly.
Oh, what's that? And then, you know,
I just saw a guy walk out with a jazz album. I'm like, okay.
Next time I'm going to look for that.
Yes, I need to go to that bin first. What is do you have any concerns looking into the future about owning the store, being that, you know, the surge of vinyl is coming, a lot of the used inventory is kind of harder to get?
It's a combination of both. Like, I'm excited because, records are hot, but at the same time, everybody just gonna open a store now.
Exactly.
So you get guys coming here, I'm opening a store next week. You're like, great. Wonderful. A lot of guys start out, they'll buy stuff from us. So when guys are first opening, you'll see they're buying stacks like this. And then you'll see them start to tell off that stuff comes through their store. But now I hustle so much, I'm not afraid. Awesome. It's about the hustle. You gotta hustle.
Absolutely.
You can't sit and wait. You gotta be out there. And we answer every phone call. We call everybody back. We answer every message. That's the only way to do it.
That is awesome, Darren.
But yes, could vinyl dry up and people don't care anymore? That's one aspect. It's getting harder to get because of the competition is another aspect. But you know, that's any business.
Of course.
You just gotta hustle and keep working hard.
Well, this is why you have so many great things here to offer.
Thank
you know,
yeah,
and
I'm constantly working. I work 6 days a week and sometimes 7.
And you also have to love what
Yeah.
you're doing, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm sure you
Yes.
get bombarded with
I've
so
worked
much.
60 hours a week at jobs I hated. That was hard.
Exactly.
Doing this is easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Really easy.
Awesome. Well, I wish you best of luck,
Thank you.
Darren.
Great to meet you, man.
Absolutely. You have
Really
a
great to
wonderful
meet you.
store.
to
Everyone
meet you.
come down. You know, we're right in Milltown, so not too far from the Parkway. Very
Yeah,
accessible.
we are an hour from Philly, an hour from New York City, and then
20, 30 minutes at most from the surrounding areas.
Route 1, Route 130, Route 18, Turnpike, and Parkway are all 5 minutes from here.
You will not be disappointed, guys.
Thank you.
Come on down. Meet Darren, meet the staff. Beautiful spot.
The Brandons, we got 2 Brandons working here.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right.